Document 4.2, False Accusation of Witchcraft against Siemionowa Pauciutina, a Cossack woman, 1634. Introductory commentary. This unsettling case comes from a Zaporozhian Cossack settlement in the Palatinate of Kiev, located southeast of the city of Kiev at a point near the confluence of the Desna and Oster rivers, which in 1634 was a part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. It introduces readers to town justice in the typically terse fashion of Polish court records of the 17th century. Despite its brevity, the report conveys an atmosphere rife with suspicions of witchcraft, in which officials almost carry out illegal justice before a superior officer is able to bring the situation under control. The Cossack woman, Siemionowa Pauciutina, who comes under suspicion of being a witch for no good reason, clearly knows her legal rights. Interesting gender dynamics are at play here. Note that the accusation is made against her after Pauciutina takes the initiative to go to a municipal court meeting composed exclusively of men to present some issue or complaint, the nature of which we do not know. Once she is charged with witchcraft and threatened, she voices her right to appeal to the king's authorities in the castle. The king's representatives advise Pauciutina further about her legal rights as a woman. Only her husband could bring a suit against her tormentors in her name. The grievance of Siemionowa Pauciutina, a Cossack's wife from Oster, on September 20th, 1634. Siemionowa Pauciutina, the wife of a Cossack of His Majesty's Zaporozhian army, who lived in this very town of Oster, stood before me, Michal Stushinsky. Sobbing, she complained about Nestor Zopel, the strong-willed head of the Oster magistrate, and his assistants who accompanied him. Yatsko Koshin, Dashko Sanchenko, Ilya Zomyksenko, Mitsko Romanchenko, Petlenko Skitir, Shapitsko's son-in-law Opanas, Maxim Chulak, Lemish, and others, who all told numbered several dozens. They had gathered for a council meeting in the house belonging to the townsman Yatsko Molchan, and when the complainant came to the meeting house to pursue a matter of concern to her, the head of the magistrate and his assistants for some reason seized her and threatened to tie her up, telling her, "You are a witch. You came here to bewitch us and to place a spell on our journey because we are about to start our trip to see His Majesty." They threatened and clearly wanted to burn her at the stake. They gathered a lot of wood and straw as she protested and asked them to take her to the authorities in the castle, where she would be treated justly. The head of the magistrate and the others shouted in reply, "We do not need to take you to the castle. We can judge you here ourselves, and we will burn you." At that moment, the Cossacks' ataman, Zhmylo Javitsky, who was in Oster at that time, had learned about the incident. He rushed to the meeting house and barely made it in time to defend the woman with oral arguments and to save her. They ordered her to swear before a holy icon that she had not planned to do any harm to them and that the thought had not even crossed her mind. She had no choice but to comply. At the castle, sobbing, she repeated her complaint. She provided testimony against the above-mentioned persons about the slander her soul and body had suffered, and preserved her right to litigate the case in court after God returns her husband safely home from the military expedition in his service to his royal majesty. She asked that her complaint and account be written down in the castle records of Oster. They were so written.